Hello, how are you? Welcome. We have a nice, wonderful participants that are joining us from all over the United States and also from many other parts of the world. So welcome to our webinar. Today we are going to be talking about aging beautifully, the repêchage way. My husband, David, is at the show in Miami, and he just texted me that actually a company was shut down by FDA because they were doing things out of the scope of the practice of their aesthetic license. This is something that I've been talking about for, I don't know how many years, decades and decades and decades. So I will share with you today a collection of professional treatments and know-how, ingredients, and what is that you can do as an esthetician that you will do no harm to your clients. And this is our goal. We should be all focusing on wellness, healthy aging, and the beautiful skin that we can achieve. So without further, I would like to introduce myself. Those of you who are just joining us, those of you who don't know yet who I am also the chairman of Sedesco Section USA. I am the author of Success at Your Fingertips, which has literally revolutionized the skincare industry in the United States. I've been a recipient now of the Sedesco Médaille du Mérite, LNE Crystal Award, Dermoscope Lead. Anyway, you can read it. The list is too long and it's getting longer, so I don't have to tell you. But just to share with you this information is for the purpose that I know what I'm talking about, and I'm still learning every single day, and every day I want to be green, I want to continue to learn, and I want to continue to expand my knowledge so I can share with you all to be the very best estheticians that you possibly can. So welcome to my webinar. I'm very happy that you are joining me. Thank you so much. So I always have said, and actually I didn't know that the person before me was saying the same thing, but it was Coco Chanel that have said, nature gives you the face you have at 20. It is up to you to merit the face you have at 50. How very well said. So what is that we do to ourselves very often will exhilarate the aging process that we put our skin under. Of course, there is a biological aging, and we're going to talk about it. But all of it has an effect on how we age as we get older. So think of it when we are angry, when we are screaming, when we are shouting. What are we doing? We're putting our muscle contraction, we draw the skin folds. So the number one anti-aging treatment is to be beautiful inside. Be not angry. Do no harm. If you can accomplish that Zen inside you, then you're ahead of the time. You're ahead of your game. And, you know, I know we're not aliens. We are humans. We have emotions. We can get angry. But remember, the only person you're really harming is yourself. I know that too well. So try to put these nasty, angry thoughts and emotions out of your body. Meditate, work out, go for a walk, and encourage your clients to do the same thing. Because really, the only person you're going to be affecting is yourself, and that is how you're going to be aging. So remember that. Oh, I love it. We have a person from Pakistan young cells firmly drape around muscles, and aging skin, or very often exhilarated aging skin by sun damage and by other things, really don't look as firm, vital, vibrant, and beautiful. So what we need to do is to make sure that we understand the whole concept of the desquamation process, protection process, and how we care for our skin on a daily basis. So here are the elements outside: pollution, photoaging, hormones, stress, and poor diet. So let's look at the air pollution. I read this morning that in India, the air pollution is unbearable. It reached the level of total unbelievable injury to the lungs, to the skin, to person's health. So pollution definitely is affecting our skin and our health. Why? Because they activate multiple pathways of inflammation. And I am sure you now hear a lot more about inflammation in your diet, inflammation outside. What is causing this red color in our body? If you think about red, you see inflammation, you see anger, you see stress. Isn't it? It's almost unbelievable. It's like chromotherapy, color therapy on our brain, color therapy on our skin, but most importantly, color therapy for our body. So when we think of color green, right, we're thinking of antioxidants. When we're thinking of color red, we're thinking of inflammation as well. I will talk a little bit about it as well. But the air pollution, the particles are called PM, nitrogen dioxide, NO2, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PHS. These are unfortunately all around us, and in certain areas more than the other. And I realize that you cannot absolutely lock yourself in a bubble and live totally protected in some cave, but we have to understand how to protect our skin and how to make sure that we have proper, liberal, very good antioxidant protection. So stress, redness. So a lot of people are coming to your salon or spa or Center, and they tell you, I'm stressed out. Look, my skin is red, I'm flaking, I'm having dryness, patchiness, all of those things. They are all cause of stress, because stress causes inflammation in your body. So very often your client will come in and say, well, I'm just allergic to everything, but I'm also very stressed out. I'm also this, I'm also that. Remember, stress is afflicting more people today than ever before, and interestingly enough, it's afflicting the younger generation as well. I have grandchildren, they say, Grandma, I'm stressed out. What can you be child stressed out about? But they are stressed out. We live in that horribly stressed out world today. So what we need to teach our clients, proper breathing exercises. Even if we just meditate in the morning, if we find ourselves in a stressful situation, just take a breather, take a 5. Take a 5 before you shout. Go for a walk, breathe out, go to the bathroom. Maybe shout in the bathroom, but just don't hold it in where it will cause that total, absolute inflammation in your body. Poor diet. So sugar is the worst because it causes inflammation 100%. And it doesn't matter if the sugar comes from fruits or it is corn syrup or you're drinking soda or you're drinking orange juice. Your body doesn't know what you're drinking, only knows it gets sugar inside. So this definitely this type of poor nutrition really truly affects your whole health and wellness of your skin and of your body as well. Try to, again, sugar, if you think of a lot of the things that are high in sugar are in color, either orange or red. So eat and drink more green things in your diet as well. Incorporate celery juice, parsley juice, kale juice, seaweed. Seaweed is the best. Hormones certainly regulate body's internal environment. So we know that also, as you get older, for women, the estrogen drops and the testosterone increases, and for men, that the testosterone drops and estrogen increases. So it's almost like a bit of a joke, because women start growing hair on the beard and mustache, and men started growing hair out of their nostrils and ears. So you need to also have proper grooming services that you can offer to your client as well. But for women, what happens with the lower levels of estrogen, the skin and the body becomes drier all over. So we're just not talking about dry facial skin, but dry all over, nails, whole body. Don't forget that skin is the largest organ that we have, and we really literally have to take care of it head to toe. So think about that. Offer also clients laser services, waxing services, threading services to make sure that their skin looks beautiful. There's no point of having glowing skin with a beard or mustache. Men experience the andropause, so the level of androgen or male hormones such as the testosterone decreases slowly, and late 40s as early as 50s, men begin to sense and experience changes. In fact, by the time men reaches the age of 80, they go back into their prepubescent levels of the testosterone, which results in loss of elasticity. There is a greater underlying fat layer, puffiness around the eye area, and that also is a result of the slower lymphatic drainage. Photoaging, we know, I don't think I have to tell you this, but we have different stages that ultraviolet is damaging our skin. And I know something so wonderful, we all, enjoy the sun, we are happier when we are on the sun, but at the same time, it has just such damaging effect on our body, on our skin. So take it in moderation. UV damage not only damages our collagen and elastin by formation of elastase on the surface of the skin that diminish the elastin production, what gives our skin elasticity. Don't forget that collagen is hard matter and it doesn't stretch. It is elastin that gives our skin the bounce. So tanning, sunburn, sunbeds, all of that are certainly something that I would recommend to stay away from. Beside the beauty element of exhilarated aging of the skin, we have much more serious issue with overexposure to the sun, and that is, of course, basal cell carcinoma, skin cancer, melanoma. So definitely those lesions on the skin must be checked on regular basis. Don't forget to go to dermatologist. The other element, and this is the terrestrialized activity. The entire industry, we all have become obsessed with desquamation, peeling, 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 more peeling, 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 peeling. But we don't realize at the same time that as we peel, just have the image of this apple, you're exposing your skin, the same as the apple, to the process of that melanogenesis. So as we are going to be incorporating any type of desquamation or removal of dead skin cells, at the same time, we have to think and incorporate high level of antioxidants, high hydration, barrier protection, and to make sure that the barrier that has been disrupted is going to be repaired. That is a key to anti-aging. So what are the areas of concern? We have crow's feet around the eye area. Certainly they can develop early on, not necessarily you have to wait until you're 40 or 50. 80% of collagen and hyaluronic acid is lost between the ages of 40 and 80. But I have seen clients coming in as young as 20 or 25 with crow's feet around the eye area. For that, we have wonderful product, and I will talk about it later. Décolleté, overexposed, most clothing leave the skin. Look, I'm wearing a blouse. This skin area is exposed, and most women do that. Yet, we take care of our face, but maybe we stop right here. We never carry on the care and protection and hydration and serums on the décolleté area. So let's change that. Also offer on your menu of services décolleté treatments. Hands give away age, so that constant exposure to sun, constant usage of hands, using chemicals, cleaning, washing, all of that strips the skin from its natural barrier, and we need to make sure that we offer anti-aging hand treatments and protection, such as the Repechage C-Spa hand cream. Legs, again, we wash the skin, we jump in, we go into the shower, dry it out, and off we go. So we need to start nurturing the whole skin, maybe do daily brushing, followed by a wonderful seaweed body cream. For driest area, Nutri Oil. For your feet, our foot cream. So there are so many other elements and parts to your body. Remember that skin is actually the largest organ that we have, yet we only sometimes focus on the, I call it the one foot of our 22 square feet of the skin that we have. And remember, we have to take care of the entire skin, as it is the largest organ that we have. So for years, everybody's been looking for that, fountain of youth, whether it is Ponce de Leon, whether it is Cleopatra, whether it is many different people throughout the ages have been looking for that ultimate fountain of youth. And in every decade, someone says, oops, we found it. Whether it is the Botox injectables, whether it is the Restylane injectables, and usually I find that people that don't think twice about getting Botox into their forehead or under their eyes or, around their face area will be always concerned about what they eat or what they put on their skin. So it's quite kind of interesting to me that people are willing to shoot up botulinum toxin, which is a poison, to paralyze the nerve, but they worry about, whether Diet Coke is going to kill them. So onwards, forwards. So here is our statistics. This is Repechage statistics. And for those of you who know, that Repechage is here for 40 years. I launched the company in 1980. Prior that, of course, I had my own spa in Manhattan, right in Midtown Manhattan, which I've opened in 1977. And throughout the decades of my work, personal work and research and development, and working all over the world, literally, and hello from Bahamas, and hello from Croatia. Oh my God, I just came from Croatia last week, and I loved it. Loved Zagreb, wonderful people, and we had a beautiful launch of repechage in Zagreb, followed by a 2-day masterclass. So cheers from New York back to you, Tia. So here is our research. So the market size is projected to reach over $183 billion by 2025. Can you imagine? Expanding at 4.4%. So it's huge. It's absolutely a huge market that is definitely out there and been growing. And our responsibility as estheticians, beauty therapists, is to provide the client with long-term benefits, results, and to teach them about healthy aging and looking beautiful, looking wholesome, looking healthy, and helping them with the professional treatments as well as with at-home care. So I want to talk to you a bit about the key ingredients that repechage Vita Cura treatments and products employ.
I'd like to introduce you to 3 different groups of seaweeds that are very, very important for the cosmetics industry. So I'd like to introduce you now to 3 different types of seaweeds: the reds, the browns, and the greens. The browns are the ones that have been most important in the cosmetics industry. And this is a green seaweed that is known as ulva. It is a cosmopolitan seaweed that occurs all over.
Oops, sorry.
The world.
Sorry,
I'd like to show you this particular red seaweed. It's had a very illustrious history in the Atlantic Ocean, and this particular seaweed is called Chondrus crispus, or Irish moss. It has been used in Irish culture for literally 1,500 years as an important source of a broth that if you boil this up in hot water, there's an extract that comes out called carrageenan. And the indigenous people of Ireland realized that this carrageenan had unique properties, and the unique properties was gelling properties. Now, gelling properties are found in substances called colloids, and there are colloids that come from chondrus that are called carrageenan, and there's also colloids that are called augurs coming from other seaweeds. Well, I'd like to introduce you to another seaweed. It's a brown seaweed. It's one of my favorite brown seaweeds. It's called Laminaria digitata. And Laminaria digitata is such a unique seaweed. It's got a very interesting slime on it, and this particular slime is a source of bioreactive compounds. The tissue itself contains high levels of alginate, which is a colloid that is found in the blades of this tissue. Ascophyllum nodosum. Some people call this bladderwrack. Some people call this a rockweed. And this is one of the few seaweeds that actually has a lifespan that could be 50 or 60 years in age. And if you just give this plant a haircut, just like mowing your grass, this plant will grow back and grow back very, very rapidly. And so you can have a sustainable harvest for 35, 40, 50, 60 years from the same plants. And indeed, in Brittany, the Britannia coast, they've been harvesting these beds here sustainably for many, many decades. This other rock.
So, as you have seen, I just love Dr. Charles Yarish, professor of UConn. He gets as excited about seaweed as I do. And the star of all repechage products is Laminaria digitata, as well as Ascophyllum nodosum. Lisa was asking, please share with you your daily routine, and I will. Wait, tune in until the end. I will tell you what I do on a daily basis. But Laminaria digitata is rich in vitamins, minerals, trace elements, phytohormones, fucodines, literally everything you need for proper cellular recovery, cell regeneration, balance, and health. Ulva lactuca is in vivo clinical confirmation of the cellular effects show decrease in deep wrinkles, and we use Ulva lactuca in our Uplift serum. Spirulina clears away free radicals, and spirulina is very much a part of our Vita Cura 5-phase facial treatment. So what is so hot about seaweed and human body? As you can see on this chart, in fact, we're very much similar. If you think about it, seaweed is such an incredible source of energy, vitality, everything that we need to sustain life at cellular level. And in fact, that was proven long time ago by a French biologist, René Quinton. So you can just see the comparison of water, potassium, sodium, magnesium, and iodine, just to show you the similarity of the trace elements and minerals that of the seaweed and our own body. Beside the Laminaria digitata, we also use Caphacus alvarezi extract and Calcipina spinosa fruit extracts. Both have lifting property, and that's one of my secrets. So I use the Vita Cura B3 lifting mask that is just lifting everything up, and I do it at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I knew I'm doing the live webinar, so I did it this morning. So I'm all feeling very pulled and lifted in a very natural way. So it's the B3 lifting mask. It's fabulous. So beside the Caphacus alvarezi, we have niacinamide. Niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, reduces the appearance of enlarged pores. It helps with toning of the skin, and it certainly will help with the way your skin feels and looks, and it brightens it. And we have, of course, done clinical studies on the usage of the niacinamide in our B3 serum, and that's my other secret, absolutely twice a day, morning and night. Androstenedione is capable of boosting the levels of protein, such as collagen and elastin. Androstenedione is also a beneficial ingredient for all skin types, and it is a wonderful ingredient as a leading source of energy for the majority of our cellular and muscular function. Sodium hyaluronate, extremely moisturizing to the skin, and also cressine. Cressine comes from honeycomb. Squalene that we have, and don't mix it with, there is squalane and there is squalene. The other one comes from shark liver. This one comes from sugarcane. It's very hydrating, very lubricating, very moisturizing, very emollient, but it's not heavy and it's not occlusive. Peptides, we know all about peptides. Palmitoyl tripeptide 5, acetyl hexapeptide 8, palmitoyl tripeptide 1, palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7, all fabulous in diminishing the wrinkles without jeopardizing the integrity of the skin. So without being damaging, without causing redness, without causing irritation. And all of our products are tested, RIP tests, on at least 50 panelists, ages 19 to 79. So when we say, be sure to use Reposhage products, because we can guarantee you're not going to have reaction based on our clinical studies. Willow bark extract is a very gentle exfoliant and we use that in our cleansers and in our toners and also in our creams. Papain is what we use for our enzymatic micropeel. Papain actually helps to break down the material between skin cells, allowing that skin cells to be sloughed off. So it's a wonderful micropeel exfoliant. Actually, papain is working also in a neutral base, like 7, pH of 7, so it's less aggravating to the skin, and it will not break that barrier, but only remove the accumulated dead skin cells, and definitely giving your skin a much fresher, wonderful look, healthy glow. Ginkgo biloba extracts. When I traveled to Japan, I realized so many Japanese eat this just like a snack, like we eat peanuts. In Japan, people eat ginkgo biloba nuts, not very as tasty as our peanuts, but very healthy, very rich in antioxidants. So there is someone, I just want to address this because Anna Di Maia have said, isn't seaweed and their properties for clubbing? Oh my goodness, my dear, where have you heard it? Seaweed extracts, the way repechage does it throughout our proprietary method, are aqueous extracts. So there's nothing pore clogging in there, for sure, 100% guarantee. Deep sea thermophilus provides enzymatic protection similar to the detoxifying enzymes that's found in the skin. The deep sea thermophilus we use in our cell renewal serum. We also use that in our sea smoothing deep relief tea gel. Synergistic tea blend, which means we combine the green tea, white tea, yellow tea. So just you understand that this pure blend is very rich in catechinins and anti-inflammatory. And oh my God, Ellie says, I had a facelift, Photoshop, and what is the secret? My darling, you can't Photoshop it. This is live webinar, isn't it? So this is live. There's no Photoshopping, Photoshopping, or whatever that is. And certainly there's no facelift or Botox. This is all repechage, Vita Cura Gold products and treatments. I've been using it since our launch, and the results are magnificent. But thank you. It's just repechage products. Someone says that they cannot see any of the chat. Check your
at the bottom.
check your thing on the bottom of your computer, right?
Yeah, there's a chat
Okay,
button.
good. So just check that. Anyway, just let's go back to the white tea, green tea, and yellow tea. What is difference between that and black teas is that black teas are fermented. So these are pure natural, just like the matcha tea. Very soothing, very calming, anti-inflammatory property. Horse chestnut extract are great for improvement of circulation, and it's also tissue repair and anti-inflammatory. Hyaluronic acid is natural element in the skin, and it actually, this one is derived from sugar beets, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. So as we age, think about it, we become more like a raisin. Maybe we start off like a grape, and because the water evaporates and diminishes from the transepidermal layers, we began looking more like a raisin. So hyaluronic acid, polysaccharides that are in seaweed. Seaweed in general has a wonderful affinity to binding the moisture in the skin. Mango seed butter, fabulous for plumping the skin. Almond and sesame seed oil very rich in linoleic acid, essential fatty acid, creates and maintains healthy skin barrier. Pentapeptides, wonderful. I'm using peptides probably since 1998, 99. We started incorporating already peptides into our skincare brand. Hexapeptide is in our OptiLift serum. This actually is a treatment I did on a client, and you can actually see 3 minutes after, you see great results. Red clover, 3D almond biopolymer, and now we're going to the 5-phase facial. So just to go back to this slide, I'm going to talk about the Vita Cura 5-phase firming facial for your clients with sun-damaged skin, environmental damage, and also in biological aging as well. So what is the purpose of this treatment? It's exfoliation, reducing the signs of premature aging, reducing the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines, firming and balance. The box contains 5 full treatments. They are all in unidose packaging. And one thing I want to ask you is always show to the client the entire treatment. Put it on a tray, put it on a silver tray, put it on a green tray, put it on a blue tray, whatever tray, but present it to them. It's presentation. It's like when you go to a restaurant and they present you a steak, or they present you the fish, or they present you the desserts. There is an entire different perception because your mind, your eyes, taking it all in, and you understanding what is that you're going to put in your body. Well, the same thing with the facial. Present the facial to your client. Put all the components out and say, sir, miss, these are the components that we are going to use, that we will have this wonderful, wonderful results. So that's a great opportunity. Present the facial, very important. As you can see it here, we lay it all out. We make a presentation. We'll tell the client what it is that we're going to be doing, what are the results, what are they going to feel along each step. And I have to tell you, it makes a huge difference. And Rhonda says she had an opportunity to perform this facial for a client on Saturday. And yes, her client saw the unidose packaging and she was impressed and pleased. So you see also the whole idea, there's no double dipping, there are no fingertips in the jar. I think it's another very important element. So the first thing you want to do with your client is what? 3 important things. Consultation. What is in the consultation? You ask the client, what are your concerns? You diagnose the skin and you describe the process of the treatment. These 3 steps, I can promise you, if you do with every client, you're going to know, you're going to see your client is going to come back to you. You're going to build your business. There's no way, if you skip this step, that you're going to be building your business. This is the key. This is essential. You're going to start with cleansing the skin. We're going to take OptiCleanse to remove the eye makeup. And I love actually doing the pre-cleanse with OptiCleanse and then follow up with the cleanser, with the proper triple action cleansing cream. Enzymatic micropeel. We're going to apply the micropeel with a fantail brush. It's also enclosed in the box. And you're going to cover the eye area first, and then you're going to apply the entire enzymatic micropeel. You're going to leave this on for 5 to 7 minutes. Keep the enzymes wet. Keep the enzymes with, algamis or pulverizer. Now, to increase, this is optional, totally optional, but you can use this kind of a metal ultrasonic spatula that you can then remove the papaya papain mix in. This ultrasonic skin spatula, the metal skin spatula, will be available for purchase next month. And if you have it, you can use the one that you have. Now, afterwards, during the process of enzymatic micropeel, if the client will say, I feel a little tingling, I feel a little sensation on the skin, don't ever ask your client, oh my God, do you feel burning? Because then they're going to say, oh yeah, I feel burning. Don't use the word burning. You ask tingling, you ask, do you feel activity is another nice word. On a scale of 1 to 10, how active is it? If they say 10, get rid of it. Wash it all off. If they say 5, 7, 8, get a fan, get a pulverizer, keep the enzymes wet, get the whole process going. Phase 2, once everything is cleaned off, you're going to do what? Apply the serum. So the renewal serum has, Thermus thermophilus, Laminaria digitata, Ginkgo biloba, red clover, St. John's wort, hyaluronic acid. It is absolutely wonderful. So then you're going to enhance, if you have, you can enhance it with galvanic current. You can add iontophoresis on the positive. It's a process by using the direct current. If you don't have it, you could also use, our ionto massager, because it will help you with transferring the ions into the skin, and it helps with propelling high concentration of charged substances transdermally. So you could also use our ionto massager. So on basically green, you will be delivering higher moisture level and hydrating ingredients deep into the surface of the skin. You could also use the radio frequency or ultrasound with the serum. Phase 3, you're going to do a full massage. You're going to perform a nice 10 to 12 minute massage, and the massage, you will use your pétrissage, effleurage, tapotement movement. You could also use here your basic LED light if you have. Now, phase 4, firming mask. This is based on spirulina and a tea blend. You apply it on, so the skin now is warm and the circulation is improved, and you're going to put actually a room temperature mask, but it's going to feel cold and feel wonderful, and the client is going to start firming and just feeling terrific. So this goes on for 10 to 15 minutes. OptiLift serum will be the last part that you're going to apply all over the face. And what I like to do here is to actually brush on the OptiLift serum, and then I just like to apply a fan to dry it so the skin feels nice and firm. And this is the result. Actually, I did this facial on one of our clients from Malta, and this is just after one treatment. What a great result. Great, great results. So the results were also proven by Dr. Ronald Feingold on his patients. He did this study on 29 men and women, and beautiful results with before and after the Vita Cura 5-phase facial. Now, what's new with repechage is, of course, the next generation of transformative skincare that we have introduced in May, and that is my secret, okay? So we have the next generation of clinically proven, sustainably harvested seaweed skincare-based products. We have B3 serum complex, we have B3 lifting mask, we have B3 elixir complex that is terrific. You use serum and elixir twice a day. You can use the mask anytime, 3 to 4, 5 times a week, depending on what your schedule of travel is and environmental exposure. So Vita Cura B3 lifting treatment with enzymatic micropeel. You can find the instructions at edulearningwithlydia.com. You can watch a full video of how to do the Vita Cura B3 lifting treatment. You could also watch the entire video of how to do the Vita Cura 5-phase facial as well. So you have different peel options for you at home, for the salon use. We have the Luminex, we have the BioLite, we have the Vita Cura, we have the Rapidex. So these could be incorporated with the Vita Cura peel masks, or you can add them to other sheet masks. This is immediate results that you can have right after the B3, Vita Cura B3 lifting facial. This actually I did also on one of our clients from Ireland. Amazing results immediately, as you can see. No Botox, no Restylane, just repousage. And Samuel Shatkin, another plastic surgeon, did the clinical studies also on our B3. So again, he's not on our payroll. He did it on 6 to 10 patients, ages 40 to 65, and Fitzpatrick scale 1 to 4. So clinical results were really fabulous. 88% loved the product. 88% saw the reduction of dryness. They found it tighter, firmer, smoother, and 74% would recommend the treatments and products to their friends. And these are the results both on men and women. You can also see that there is diminished wrinkles, but also pores, and that is after 21 days. So what do we recommend at home? This is terrific. They can do it at home. So the serum is twice a day. Key ingredients: Laminaria digitata, niacinamide, endothine, and sodium hyaluronate. And these are the results. 58.46% of people saw reduction in the appearance of wrinkles, and 41.40% reduction in the appearance of pore size. B3 Elixir Complex. So we have here 4 peptides in addition to niacinamide and endothine and sodium hyaluronate and hyalurized sodium hyaluronate as well. And the lifting mask is fabulous. And then we have here, this is actually a wonderful result that was just taken, no facials in the salon. This is actually a lady that's a mother of one of our distributors, 6 weeks, and look at the results. Firmer, also on the neck, less hyperpigmentation, less wrinkles on the skin. And then a full collection of our Vita Cura at-home collection. Remember, it's very important for a recommendation of at-home care, because if we just work very hard, we're not working very smart if we're not recommending a proper at-home care. So please do so. Never, ever just say to the client, mwah, mwah, bye-bye, see you later, or you say, what do you need? Because the answer will be, I don't need anything. You have to say, I am recommending for you to continue these benefits at home. You must use these products, and don't be shy about it. Please, 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 please recommend at-home care. Triple firming cream comes in both sizes. OptiLift serum, that's like, I call it the Cinderella in the box because it's just terrific. and the triple action peptide serum and mask can be also incorporated with the Ayanta massager. Great results for the client as well. And let's not forget body. So Nutri Oil and Vita Cura triple firming cream for the body after the shower is very important. And look at these great ingredients in the triple action Nutri Oil. It's so wonderful. Incorporate it also when you're doing the facial. Give the client a foot massage, give them a hand massage, let them experience the entire essence of the vanilla rooibos, and just very delicious. And the client just loved the whole effect of getting the massage. You're not only giving them a facial, you're giving them and providing them with a whole experience. So the Vita Cura Body Contour Cream, it's really terrific for the client, especially those that experience loss of elasticity in the skin, where there is a bit of cellulite started showing. This is a wonderful cream to use every single morning after dry brushing. Dry brushing is so terrific. I love it. I do it every single day. And then let's not to forget a beautiful repoussage foundations to really create the barrier to protect the skin against pollution, against the sun, against the environment. And I just want to answer before we go on further. There are, Cherise is asking if they could get the slides. So, Robert, from what I understand, this webinar will be available on learningwithlydia.com.
Correct.
It is being recorded, so you can access these slides, this information, this webinar anytime at your leisure, and you can review all the slides. I know some of you wanted to look at the slide where it is the setup, how to do the facial. Some of you wanted to look at the slide where what are the important steps with the facial. So all of it is really available to you. It's complimentary. You can tune in anytime. Someone is saying that the mask dries quickly, so how to do it? You're talking about the Vita Cura mask, the spirulina mask. So you just have to, basically, what you need to do is remember, you have to mix it the right way. So what is the right way? You put the powder in first, then you put the gel. It's like baking. You wouldn't put the water and then flour. You put the powder into the bowl, then you squeeze in the gel, roll the envelope so you get all the juice out, mix it first, and then whip it. It's like whipping a souffle cake. You want to whip it. When you whip it, you're going to get a mousse. If you just continue to stir it, it's going to become like cottage cheese, okay? So just like baking, you want to whip it, not stir it. You're going to get a beautiful mousse-like texture, and then apply it in very smooth upward strokes, okay? So the galvanic current to do this facial is positive, not negative. And that's very important. And, you know, it's always, you're welcome. You know, we have our academy here in Secaucus. We're actually doing a show today in Miami at the Hyatt Hotel. So throughout the year, we are everywhere in so many different locations. Come and join my education. Tune in to all of our webinars. And I love sharing the knowledge, the know-how, and I love seeing all of you. So please tune in to all of our education that we provide, and take advantage also for U.S. clients only of these wonderful promotions and specials. Don't forget to call our sales team. They're waiting, and they definitely, our toll-free number is 1-800-248-SKIN, S-K-I-N. So it's again 1-800-248-SKIN, S-K-I-N. I just love sharing the knowledge with you, and I do hope to see you very soon. And by the way, let me share this with you. When you purchase our promotions, when you sign up, you will receive shelf talkers, samples with every order, social media posts, and complimentary access to our Lydia Sarfati Postgraduate Academy live webinar like you experienced today. I think that sharing is very important. And another announcement, I love this one. This is really great. It's our annual power lunch. It's always our annual power lunch. It's the first Monday in December, and it's about business. It's hearing from 4 women, entrepreneurs in skincare and spa wellness, and it's going to be moderated by a wonderful beauty editor, beauty director. I don't know why it's not here, but join us 10 to 3 p.m. Wonderful, wonderful presenters, champagne and lunch. Join us. You will have a great time. I really hope I will all see you in December. So create your success story, learn. Remember, learning is power. The more we know, the better off we are. You are terrific, and I thank you so, so much. And I just love all those great comments from the panelists, and I'm happy to hear that these webinars actually help you to gain more knowledge and become more successful. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I hope to see you. See you all in December. Thank you so much. Bye. We did not do a test, did we?